Hello all and welcome to our Crochet Designs. My name is Mary and today it's Midweek Live. It is look at the mess I have behind me there. I went to pull some yarn out yesterday and everything kind of collapsed here, and I'm not even going to worry about it. The lovely Tandy yarn is, you know, the label there is sticking out, which is good. I'm not going to worry about it. But I am quickly going to do one thing. I need to put in yellow. Oh no, where's my... Here it is. Here it is. Sorry. Hello, Karen. Please give me a colour. I need to put yellow. Marty on yellow. Here. Marty from last week. And who's the other one? Anne on pink. And Anne McSee on pink. I'm sorry. I'm ignoring everybody there. I'll be there in a minute. Just talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm sorry guys, here we go. All right, so we've got Karen, we've got Crystal Baker, hello Crystal, and McSee, hello, just popped your name up on pink. Jody, the lovely Jody, please give me a colour. Corrine, please give me a colour. Oh, and Karen says dark blue, a dark blue for Karen. Guys, I have an interesting story to tell you now. You're going to love it. Liz, please give me a colour. Jody says, please. Jody, what's the please to, honey? Did I miss? Oh, hang on. Jody's dark blue as well. Okay, Jody says dark blue, please. Okay, we got Jody. I have to talk to the lovely Jody and everybody else too. But I'm going to have to put the other Jody, like Jody M. Because there's two of you, actually, I think there's three that come on now. What? I think there's three. Corrine says yellow for Corrine. That's the last yellow. Already? Wow. Already out of yellows. Wow. All right. Now let's go right back because I missed all the chat. Hello, Liz. I said hello to Liz. Please give me a colour. I think you may have. I got RSV. Not sure what that means, Crystal. You're going to have to elaborate. Franca, hello, good morning or good afternoon from where we're from. And Liz says, orange, you mean red, honey? There's only a red there, darling. Let me face it to you. You know what? Let's move it over a little bit. How's that? Oh, that's better. So I'll pop you on red, will I, Liz? Hopefully. Oh, no, Liz says green. Okay, Liz, you want green? Okay, all good. Oh, Liz. Liz, the lovely Liz. And who else? Oh, hang on. No, Liz says orange. Green. Oh, Liz, help me out. I mean, orange, green. No, she says green. What? Franca, dark blue's been taken. It is very contagious respiratory. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Crystal. I hope you get better very, very soon. Hope you get better very, very soon. Guys, okay. Some information today. Some good information and some not so good information. Oh, yours truly. I'm so naughty. But I thought I was smart doing these challenges. I really did. And they're still going to be done. But yesterday, during one of the challenges, I hurt myself. As you do, right? And it wasn't even a challenge that you guys set for me. What I did was I did most of the challenges that you set. And here's the challenges that I have done already. Crocheting behind my head, I've done that one. While singing, you don't even want to hear that one, but I did it anyway. Crocheting while hanging upside down, that was an interesting one. And crocheting whilst doing the alphabet backwards, and forget about all the letters in the alphabet because they don't exist. And crocheting left-handed, I tried that, total fail. But they're all there. Crocheting whilst doing hopscotch, yes. And this is the one I set for myself that I hurt myself on. I decided to do a little relay when I thought it was funny. So I got some yarn and some, items and set them up and went around and did my relay. I did my hopping and my jumping and my skip and the rest of it. Then I said, I better check to see how that worked. Went to the camera and I started feeling pain in the leg. Didn't think anything of it. And whilst I was checking the camera, I turned it off. I was in so much pain. I had to go inside and put ice on my leg. I don't even know what I did. So it was just a lot of pain. I must have jumped on it too much or too hard. It was my fault because I shouldn't have done that silly little relay. When you see, I've left it in, but you don't see me in pain. You do see peas on the leg after a while. I leave the piece there on the next, well, they fell off in the middle of it, but on the next one, which was the hanging upside down one, which kind of worked well for the leg. So it was a little bit of silliness on my part. There were other ones that I haven't done yet, and they're hopefully, fingers crossed, my leg feels a bit better tomorrow, and I'll do them tomorrow, but that was not funny at that time. It's kind of funny now that I think about it, because I didn't even do anything. I didn't fall, I didn't knock it, I didn't hit it, nothing. But it just, you know, that's why. It's all good. Now, I missed all of the chat. I do apologize. Here we go. Corinne, yes. Edith, hello, Edith. Edith, can you please give me a colour? Because the lovely Edith, I think it was, or someone, it might have not been Edith, but you can give me a colour anyway, did a donation on my website. I believe it was Edith, who took my dark blue. You've got Jody M, and you've got Corinne. Oh, I spelled Corinne wrong. I'm so sorry. There is an E at the end of that one. I do apologise. Thumbs up, chop, yeah. Okay. Look, now Jody, speaking of Jody, me and Pink, yes, Edith, I'll pop you on Pink. Speaking of Jody, now look, guys, I just want to, I want to turn around and say this. I just want to say thank you so much to those of you who do head over to my, oh, no, you're not yellow. What did I put it on? I put you on yellow. What were you, Corinne? Tell me, Corinne, what were you? Sorry. Edith was pink. What were you? I'm happy to pop you on someone else's if it's already been taken, Corinne. You were dark blue. Oh, Corinne. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Oh, I put you on twice. What was I thinking? Hello. I'm so sorry, Corinne. You would have won twice. You could have won twice. Well, once, but hey, this is working. Usually it doesn't work. It doesn't come off. Okay, sorry, Corinne. All done. And Franca will have red. Franca, the lovely Franca. I'm sorry, I'm singing in my. All right, where were we? I'm all chat. Kaz, hello, Kaz. Lovely to have you here. Karen was dark blue. I put you on dark blue, didn't I? Oh, what have I done? What have I? Jeez, I'm all over the place this morning. What have I done? Can you, if you don't see your name up there, please tell me. I think I might have stopped, didn't put someone's name on there. So who was dark blue? Let me have a look who else was dark blue. Marty was yellow and Anne McSee was pink. These are the ones I should have put on there. Okay, they're done. And everybody else, if your name is not up there, if I've called your name out, please tell me and I'll pop it on. K2, yeah, Kaz is there. Hello, Kaz. Corinne, you're yellow. Corinne. I'm so, Corinne. Let's just start again, guys. Tell me what you are. I'm yellow, not dark blue. Corinne is yellow. Corinne is Karen's dark blue. Okay, I got it now. Hang on. What do you want to be, Corinne? Do you want to be dark? You guys are laughing at me, aren't you? I'm laughing at me. That's hilarious. Corinne was yellow. Jenny and Karen. All right, look, Corinne, I'll keep you on yellow unless you would like me to pop it on something else, and I don't mind sharing you with someone else. Thanks, Jody. Oh, look, it was a very rushed day today. I have to admit, I had to go out and post out some of the gear, and let me tell you, I think I only have 2 items left to post, and they are the 2 winners from last week. What? Everybody else should have tracking numbers or should have been told that their mail went. If Jillian comes on, Jillian, I forgot to mention to you, but I think I did, I'm not sure, but your post went today as well. So if Jillian comes on, her post went today as well. That was the only one that doesn't have a tracking number. It's just a normal envelope. So it didn't need a tracking number, but I was in the post office for between 40 and 50 minutes. Bit of excitement. Mary, keep off the... Thanks, Franca. Thanks for the advice. Madison's very excited. Yes, Karen, I posted the winner's gear off today as well. I posted anyone who purchased anything off the website from me at www.wildcrochetdesigns.com, and they're all posted off today. And everything that's to be posted off has gone. except for last week's. Well done getting all caught up. I know, it was terrible, Jody. It was really bad. My parcel is still in Sydney. Well, guess what? Ireland already received their parcel. They've already got theirs at home. It's at Sydney Airport. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. It wouldn't just be yours either. It would be Angela's as well, because Angela's from England and she ordered from me and I sent hers out. So hers will probably be like yours. Now, I haven't been tracking them, I have to admit. I've got the tracking numbers here, but I just haven't been tracking them. Just been far too busy. But I just want to mention to everyone really. Firstly, thank you for those of you who do head over to my website and do donations. Very well received. And it all goes to yarn and everything else. But don't feel like you need to make a donation because of shipping, because that's something that comes straight from me. But that's okay. For that lovely lady who did do that for shipping, thank you so much. And I would like for you to give me your name so I can pop back on the wheel again for a second time. And then if you don't want to do that, then give me someone else's name and I will pop theirs on the wheel. And it's an extra special thank you because she went over to my website and she paid for shipping and she knows who she is. And you didn't need to do that. But I would love to pop your name back on the wheel, or you can give me someone else's name to pop on for anyone who's on now. And you can wait a little bit if you like, or you could do it now, whatever. I just wanted to thank you to those of you who do that and do the donations on the websites. All well received. Let's talk. Let's talk about the challenges that I still haven't done. It's sitting there, not moving. Jody Man got hers yesterday, and I'm still waiting. Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Look, don't knock it. Even the local ones here, they're not getting out there either. So just, patience. We can't do anything about it. And it's crazy. This is why I say to you on the channel, I don't know if I can do that item because I don't have the details, or I don't have the yarn, and to purchase it at that time, I can't guarantee it'll come in time. So I just use whatever I've got in stock. And Crystal, thank you so much for making me laugh. Crystal Baker, thank you so much for your super chat. Very well received, Crystal. Would you like me to pop your name up on our wheel? You've got red, light blue, green, red, light blue, and another red. Take your pick. Anyone who makes donations, anyone who does super chats, anyone who does something amazing for the channel, please let me know and I will pop your details up on our wheel. So that we can spin it and hopefully, fingers crossed, you can win something at the end. What? Okay, now if you thought, Crystal, that laughing today is one thing, you're going to wait until you see those challenges tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's Thursday, yes? Tomorrow I'll be uploading, I better hurry up and get the rest of them done. Tomorrow I'll be uploading first Thursday of the month, light blue, Crystal, thank you so much. Tomorrow I'm uploading first Thursday of the month. And they will have, let me just write Crystal's name. Crystal. Actually, Crystal, what's your last name in case? B, Crystal B. Just in case somebody else gets on with another Crystal. I don't want to get confused at the end. I usually write them down. So tomorrow's Wednesday. No, today. Oh, I'm sorry, Edith. In your area, it's Wednesday. For me, it's Thursday tomorrow. I forgot we're in different countries. Hello, Mary. Hello, knock on wood. But yes, it's Thursday for us tomorrow. So this time tomorrow, or probably another hour or so afterwards, I will be uploading first Thursday of the month. And included in that is obviously the challenges and also some of the gear that we've been doing this month, or last month even, I should say. And are we up to date from October? Are we? We'll see. I'll do all the information tomorrow. And what's happening next month. That's all going to be in tomorrow's video, plus the challenges. Now, let me see. The challenges I haven't done is crocheting backwards on the treadmill. I've been holding out on that because I hurt my leg. So I might wait till tomorrow. If it doesn't heal a little bit by tomorrow, I'll have to hold that one out till another time. Crocheting while standing on one leg. Oh, I did that one. I didn't put that in, but I did do that one. And these are the ones I haven't done. And crocheting while eating pasta. Well, that's happening tonight. Oh, and what was the other one? Crocheting while wearing oven mitts. I haven't done that yet either. Crocheting while dancing the samba. I haven't done that either as well. So those ones will be, hopefully, my leg's feeling well, will be done tomorrow. But all the other ones are done. Some of them are 3 minutes long, some of them are 2 minutes, and some of them are like, 80 seconds, that kind of thing. Oh, and my buffering. Oh, my son is using the internet next door to teach. So I don't know. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Tomorrow's Wednesday for you, yes? Edith, tomorrow is Thursday. Okay. Oh, Karen B for Kaz has done a super chat. Kaz, the lovely Kaz, if you are still on, please give me a color so I can pop your name up on the wheel. Blindfold, sorry, yes. Sorry, blindfolded, yes. I haven't done that one either, and I will do that one. Thank you, Anne McSee. It's Wednesday for me. Yes, it's Wednesday for you, Edith. That's right. But it's Thursday for us tomorrow. But mind you, I'm always like half a day late when it comes to uploading those videos. Sometimes I don't get up till midnight, and by the time it's 1 o'clock in the morning, it's Thursday for you. But tomorrow, I'm on track, fingers crossed, to get the video uploaded tomorrow. It's just finishing off the rest of those challenges, which is not much, really. It's only about 4 or 5 left to do, and that's about it. The rest I know what I'm doing. It's all written down. I know exactly what I'm going to say. Hello, I'm still here, everyone. Anyone. She looks surprised. I know, I went and opened up the door completely. So are we back? I don't know if we're back. Some of us are back. I lost 3 people more. I lost 4 people. I'm back. We're all back. Okay. Oh, wow. I don't know. Maybe we should spin the wheel early today. Oh, I hope we're all back. Oh, Liz is back. Okay, we're all back. These dangerous challenges. No, I'm not. My son is home. Thank you, Jody. No, some of them aren't dangerous. The rest aren't dangerous. It was just that one outside. I thought I was smart doing the relay, and that'll teach me. Back in the room, I actually got up and opened the door wide. It was kind of like a jar, and I just assumed that all I had to do was open it up. So fingers crossed that we don't lose connection. If we lose connection, I'm going to reconnect with an old phone that I've got here that doesn't use a lot of data, and hopefully that works. I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but it did work last time. So if we disconnect, be prepared that I will reconnect with another phone, an older phone. So that hopefully that'll work. And the old ones, they don't take much data, right? All right. So no, I'm not doing anything dangerous. Thank you, Jody, for your concern. Thank you so much for your concern. All right. Now, okay. Posts I talked about. Let's mark off what we've talked about. We talked about the posts. The wheel today, I need to put Marty and Anne McSee on. I already have. That's good. Okay. Now, all right. That's so very thoughtful. Thank you. You want green, do you, Kaz? You know what? Karen is so thoughtful, Kaz. She really is. So Kaz would like green. Kaz would like green. Okay. All right. Now, this week, I was supposed to do the capelet, whatever you want to call it. Hi, Katie. You made it. Doesn't matter. We got disconnected for a few seconds anyway. So fingers crossed we stick around. But on Monday, I realized how much work was involved with finishing off the hoodie part. Be careful with the challenges and don't come up with them without consulting us first. I know, right? You would have said don't do it. When you see it, it's not that much. But I think it was the jumping. I did the hopscotch one first, and then I did that one. And the jumping just gave me a bit of grief on the leg. It was because of your concern. Oh, I know. That's so nice. All right, look. Monday we were supposed to put the capelet up. It took so long. Hello, Kathy. So I mentioned that I would actually bump it to Friday, which was good because what I did was I put the bubble stitch from Friday onto Monday, but I didn't get it finished properly on Monday. I got it finished properly on Tuesday. I had it finished, but I didn't have it. I had it edited, but I didn't have it rewatched and checked and the rest of it, which just takes so long. So I did that on Tuesday. So you got the bubble stitch, which is ta-da! And heads up to Jody, man. Was it Jody? It was. She had the bubble stitch up and running like moments. Well, I say moments, but not long after I completed it. How's that? I mean, it's not really good lighting here at the moment. You know what I did? I brought the lighting up because I was doing some recording for the hoodie, and I didn't bring them back down again, so they're really high, the lights. So there you go. How gorgeous is that? Come back, come back. Oh, am I losing you again, guys? No? I agree, Franca. No challenges unless they are subscriber approved. You like that? I'm doing it now. About to finish it. Hello, Katie and Kathy. That's nice. Everybody's saying hello. So there you go. That's it. Look, you could have omitted that top one. I did mention that in the tutorial, but I like it. I think it kind of gives that little peek up the top. I mean, that's me. Personally, I don't really take well to the bobbles, but it does look all right here. It does look good. It does look good. Well, look, hopefully we hold out with the internet. I think now that I've opened up the door completely, isn't that weird? You've got to open the door these days. I opened it up completely. My son is using it next door, so that's live tuition with music, so it's hard to not lose internet. The color is pretty. The color is pretty. Oh yes, thanks, Kaz. The color is beautiful. I do like the color. I have to say I'm not too keen on the actual yarn itself. Can I say that? But you know, it might be once it's washed. I find it a little bit coarse, a little bit hard, and I also find it a little bit itchy. So fingers crossed. Finished mine too, and now almost finished the puff. Oh, you're on ball, Anne, and I've been watching you. You're actually pinning yours down. You're actually blocking as you go, yes? Because I'm finding this, you are a champion. In a couple of weeks' time, I will be doing a blocking video on both the washing and the steam blocking for these swatches. Now, it doesn't mean we'll be finished the swatches in a couple of weeks' time. It just means I'll show you what to do with the blocking, and if you wanted to block them, not necessary. I get a lot of people saying, well, I've been crocheting for 50 years and I've never blocked. And they use that voice too. And I say, oh, whatever. It's not necessary to block if you don't want to block. I block because I think it gives it a cleaner finish, like a nice neat finish, and it's easier to do join as you go or borders on something that's nice and flat than it is something that's curled and turned up and the rest of it. So it's entirely up to you if you want to wash and block, by all means. It's because I'm adapting my stitch count for 8-ply and can't use your numbers. I know I saw that message. I haven't had a chance to respond, Anne, but I did see that message. You blocked yours too, Liz. Well done, well done. Yeah, if you are using your own yarn or your own style or whatever it is, you do have to change to suit. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. But you know what? I do that. Sometimes I work in 8-ply, sometimes I work in 10-ply, which is a number 3 or a number 4. Or a DK weight or an Aran weight. I'm trying to cater for everybody here. But I don't always work on the extra thicker ply like the 12 or the 14, or I just don't go too high up. I do tend to go lower, which is not good on your hands, because when you're working on a 4-ply, which is a number 2, a very lightweight yarn, that can be murder on your hands. It can really, really do a lot of trauma to your hand if you are working there for a long time. Now, okay, let's get back to the book. We've got nothing on Monday in the end. I didn't do nothing because I did part of the capelet, part of the caplet, whatever you want to call it. I did the bobble stitch on Tuesday. We had business morning this morning because I missed out on business day Tuesday. So apart from running around and doing the mail, I did other things this morning as well for the business, and that's coming up very soon. First Thursday of the month is happening tomorrow. The capelet is happening on Friday once I get it right, and I'll explain that to you in a moment. And I've missed the chat. Chat, here we go. Is 8-ply the same as 3 or 4 weight and DK? 8-ply is the same as a 3 weight. It's a DK weight yarn. It's a lighter weight, but not really lightweight. It's an in-between the very light and the next soft thicker, I don't know what to call it, a soft thicker weight. It's right in the middle. It's kind of a not so lightweight but not so thick weight either. Kind of in the middle. It's not an Aran, in other words, or it's not a 4. Jillian, there you are. I don't know if I sent you a message, Jillian, but I posted your pattern out today as well. So I've just mentioned to everyone, Jillian, that I've posted all their gear off today, and your pattern has gone out today as well. And I look like I'm going to start buffering again. Oh, I hope not. I hope I'm not buffering. I can see it. It does look like it's buffering. Oh, I missed. What have I missed? Yes, all good, Edith. No problems. All right, now I put the book up. I didn't want to. Just a heads up with the capelet or caplet. With the pattern that I used, naughty me, I mentioned that 22 rows of the hood would be enough, which it is, don't get me wrong. If I popped that right here, which is, I'll put it right where my head's supposed to be. So it'll work, right? But I didn't remember that we started our capelet from the shoulders. So we've dropped about that much on each side. So 22 rows is not going to cut it. So you'll have to do another 5 to 7 rows. But we're going to talk about that in part 2. If you are doing this now and want to be done of those 5 or 7 rows, go ahead and do them. So if you haven't started part 1, don't worry, because you know that it's going to need more than 22 rows. And I'll mention on, Friday the video will go up anyway. I was going to say mention on Saturday, but Friday the video is going up anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed, that you need to do extra rows for the hoodie. Because silly me did forget, because I know that 22 rows of the V-stitch in that hook size, from here to there, it sits right there, it's perfect, right? But we're not doing our hoodie from here. Our hoodie's sitting right over there. And that's the thing I didn't think of. I forgot completely that because our top is going over the shoulders, yeah? So the hoodie's coming that way, which means those 22 rows aren't going to cut it. They're going to end up here. And your hoodie's going to, and your whole capelet is going to be lifted. And you don't want that. So you're going to need at least another 7, we'll say another 7 rows. If you have started it and wanting to get to the same place we're going to get into a part 2, then you'll need at least another 7 rows. And I'll talk about measurements in part 2. But I'll also mention in part 2, by the way, this is where we are now. Please go ahead and do another 7 rows or 8. I can't even remember what it was, to be honest with you. And then meet me back here in a moment. So that'll give you that opportunity that if you're not on it now and you start it, I'm saying too much about it now, and you start it, then at least you'll know in part 2 you haven't missed out. Even though I'm telling you now, I'll still mention it in part 2 because I don't want anyone to be left out. Not everybody watches our lives. So there you go. And so I will mention it in part 2 as well. Okay, Cindy, I can't believe I missed you again. Cindy, you're here. You haven't missed us, Cindy. You are here. You are here. We've only been on for 28 minutes, so you haven't missed us at all, Cindy. So there you go. You have plenty of time as long as we don't lose connection like we almost did before. Okay, all right. So just wanted to talk to everybody about that hoodie, which is why it was taking me so long. Why is it taking me so long? Because I always measure mine on me. I don't do the 22 rows. I started to measure and then I went, oh, this looks like more than 22. And then I counted and thought, oh, I remembered the capelet comes down here, not here. So a bit of a slap in my face. All right, so what have we got? Iris. Hello, Iris. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I woke up and saw your live, so I joined. Deborah, it's lovely to have you here. Deborah, this is not the first time you've been on our live, is it? Lovely to have you here. Yeah, lovely to have you here, Deborah. I'm going to have a drink of water because it's really warm in here. I've worked up a sweat just talking. I really have. First time. Would you like to give me a colour for the wheel? Normally I don't let people give me a colour unless they've done something exciting, but first time deserves a colour on the wheel. If you give me whatever colour you see available, which I believe is only blue. No, it's not. One red, two. There's only reds. Oh, no, there's a light blue and red. So give me a light blue or red and I'll pop your name up on the wheel to win a prize. Cheers. I forgot to say cheers. Light blue, Deborah. All right. Light blue, Deborah. Okay, light blue for Deborah. It's Deborah D. No, Deborah B. Deborah B. Deborah. Deborah. Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. Look at how I spelled it. Isn't there a H in there somewhere? There it is. At the Look, doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. I know who you are. I put it on light blue, yes? Beautiful cup. Yeah, this is not my regular cup. This one here is a little bit old, so I don't usually use it here, but, you know, it's there. It's a little bit old. It's all sort of, oh, naughty me, put it in the dishwasher. Not supposed to put some cups in the dishwasher. Cheers. And I usually use another cup. This is actually water. I usually use a glass, but I was in such a hurry today. I opened up the cupboard, pulled out whatever I saw, and just filled it up and looked for the best. Hope for the best, as you do. Now, a little something that I noticed. The lovely Liz popped up a picture of her granny square skirt that she made here with us. She's hiding them. That's right, Edith. It's all hidden there, honey. I'm trying not to share it. I'm being a little bit selfish. And so the lovely Liz put a picture of her granny square skirt up on Facebook and on Instagram. It's 1:43 in the morning here. Can't sleep. Love your energy level. Yes, Jody, just a little bit of water. Thank you, Edith. Oh, I could see darkness happening. Please don't. Looks like it's going to. I'm going to lose internet again. I hope not. I thought you had coffee. Oh, normally I put coffee, Iris. Normally I do put coffee, but I was in such a hurry. I was running late, so I'm going to have a coffee after the live. Sit and crochet. So there's the granny square skirt. And I just wanted to let everyone know that I will be lining the skirt because yours truly went outside in the sun yesterday. Beautiful sun. I was so hot. And I did a few spin arounds with the video to see what would happen, and it's going to need lining. Oh, the storm is coming. Apparently, yes, the storm is coming. So it's definitely going to need lining. Hello, you can't tell here, but in the light you can. When you stand in the sun, you're saying hello to the world in a very special way. So I'm not going to show you the video, but that's the skirt. We have this, Iris, on the channel. It's called Granny Square Skirt. And that's about it. Told you it was a peekaboo. It certainly was, Jodie. Oh, it certainly was. And I was I was laughing when I took the video. First when I took the video, I thought, oh yeah, it's okay. I wasn't laughing. But then I rewatched it and thought, oh, hello. A little bit too much. They don't want to see any of that. There's too many layers to have a look at. So it's best to line it. So we are going to do a lining tutorial here on the channel. And actually I'm going to, I think I might, I was going to use a sewing machine, but I don't know. Let me think about it. Wear shorts under it. Well, that's true. A lot of people said to wear the short leggings, I think they are. But I really want to stop wearing leggings, shorts, jeans. I want to start wearing skirts and dresses again. Time to start doing that. Time to start doing that again. So yes, we will be doing a lining. It would be a very quick and easy one, to the extent where all you're doing is doubling your width, and then I'll show you how to make really thick stitches just by hand and pulling it closed, and it kind of like gathers everything, and then you just stitch it up the top. That's it. And the bottom will already have a seam that you've sewn. It'll be very basic. Try a half slip. A lot of people talk about the half slip. Kathy, that's easy to say, but there's nothing open here in Melbourne at the moment. There's no shops. And to order these things, because I don't keep them here, I don't have them. To order these things, you literally have to wait weeks before you get it. I want to wear my skirt now because I don't know if we're ever going to get out the way we're going. Well, we've been indoors for months. I don't know when we're getting out. So I would like to just wear my skirt. I don't want to be told I can't wear my skirt because we're not going out. I want to wear, I'm so naughty. I want to wear my skirt. So I will be lining it. Hopefully I've got material here. If I haven't, well, I can't line it. Don't forget to show. Oh, and I don't really need to do that anymore because it's kind of all fallen off with age. They fell off there and went on here. They did a backflip. They went on my face and fell off the legs. What? I forgot we have just come out here in New South Wales. Kathy, we've been in since July, mid-July. It's absolutely ridiculous. Beyond the joke. Beyond the joke. To the extent where I just don't think it's worth even opening. Let's just all stay in our houses permanently because there's nothing happening. And to get out as well, once you get out, there's certain rules for people, there's certain rules for things, and you're stuck and you're thinking, I can't do this because, although I've had both my jabs, so I'm able to do anything. So we have rules about there's certain things we can't do if we haven't had our jab. Anyway, what makes me a little grumpy is they're doing that race that stops the nation. You know the one. I'm not even going to mention it because I don't want to promote it. The race that stops the nation is going to go ahead. That's interesting. We were 106 days. 106 days, nothing. We're going to be more than that by the time we're finished, Kathy. Trust me. I don't even know. We're probably more than that now. I don't know. I really can't tell you. I want to see if I can make a granny square jumper. Look, the problem with making anything granny squarish is that, especially, Franca, when you worry about your math, there's a lot of math involved. You literally have to add every square up. And if you are using a soft yarn, that square will sweat. Can't get it out. That square, let's see if I can do it fast. That square will stretch as well. So that is going to give a little bit. But if you're using a yarn that's taut, really, dense yarn, it's going to shrivel up a bit. So it changes the outlook of the jumper, which is what happened with my jumper. I used a 4.5 millimeter hook with a yarn that called for a 4 millimeter hook. So that jumper was huge, which was okay because it was winter and I wanted it nice and big. So it kind of worked. But I think next time I'm going to be using the Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn. I'm going to be using a 4 millimeter hook, and I'm going to be working on sizes. This way, I can do the normal pattern and just put it up on the website and whatever else have you. This way it can come out perfectly, yeah? But by doing it the other way, where you start playing with things, you're not too worried about measurement, you think it'll be okay because roughly they're 10 centimeters per square or 15, whatever, it just sometimes doesn't work. So math's really important if you're going to do things with squares because they're all got to add up at the end. It's all got to add up, yeah? And I missed the chat again. Deborah says, very sad, US suspended shipping to Australia. If lots of countries do that, it isolates you more. Absolutely, I agree. Claptrap, hello. I couldn't find a half slip for my granddaughter, even in Amazon, except ones with the hoop. That's right, with the tulle. Yeah, that's right. I wanted a simple one. Well, Claptrap, honestly, I'm going to do my own lining with some cotton that I've got here. Hopefully I've got some nice cream or beige cotton or something that I can put under there. I have a descale. What is that? Descale? What is that? So is that, I don't know even how to pronounce that. I don't even know how to pronounce it, Franca. Maybe I won't then. You can just be wary of the maths of it all. The math has to, oh, my Fitbit's gone all crazy on me. I've been putting the Fitbit on because I've been doing your challenges. Yesterday's challenges, the whole 10 minutes, it was altogether by the time I'd finished, I did 2,500 steps, jumping and hopping and skipping and running and whatever else have you. So, it was really good, apart from hurting my leg. Yes, so just be wary. You can do it. Just be wary of the count. I know you said you have a math problem. Look at me. I can't count to save me. And I remember when I was at school, teachers said, forget it. There's no hope for you in math. No hope. I remember these conversations. These teachers right now, I'd like to find them and just show them my math skills now. But the more you work at it, the more you understand your measurement. When it's your size, after a while, you get your size. That's why people say to me, well, what about my measurement? No, I don't know. You know what I mean? When you're working on your size. Is anyone else buffering? If you are buffering, oh no, I don't want to. It's like dyslexia. Only maths. I can't even say it. Dyscalculia. Is that right? Is anyone else buffering? Please tell me. Let me know. Because Kaz is buffering. Are you buffering now, Franca? Is anyone else buffering? Please let me know. Yes, no, anyone? Hopefully we haven't lost it already. Now, usually it spins. No, Karen's not buffering. Okay. Usually I see a little spinning wheel. So Liz is buffering. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Jody. Now it's gone. Oh, that was worse than before, Jody. Thanks. Dyscalculia. 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 You're good, Kathy. Thank you. Thumbs up. Thank you, Edith. Edith, have I got your name up there already? I think I have. Oh, you're already on pink. You're already on pink. Edith, give me another colour, honey. Give me another one. Or you can nominate someone that's online for a colour. Give me another one for that. Thank you. I'm not had to improve video quality though. Okay. Not now. Okay, you're not. All good for Jillian. Okay. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Isn't that weird? All good for Anne or fear of math. Thank you, Edith. And Edith says red for Edith as well. So Edith has 2 chances of winning today. Guys, that can happen. You can have 2 chances or you can donate your second chance, whatever suits you. If you've done something exciting or said something right, like the thumbs up kind of thing. I know someone else has probably said it. I can't remember, but Edith said it and I popped it up and that's how it goes. Look, we haven't got many people on right now. Raylene, the lovely Raylene. Oh, Raylene, you missed out on a couple of buffering incidents and I've disappeared for a few minutes. A little round circle came up, but we're here. It wasn't a few minutes, a few seconds really, wasn't it? Good here too. Thank you, Katie. All good with Crystal. Thank you. Not that I will. Hey, you don't know, Edith. There's 2 names up there. You have twice as much chance of winning. I like the wheel because I don't have to pick. I just spin. I have some people in a blog just making tons of granny squares and triangles and laying them on the floor into the shape for a boxy jumper. Front and back, no need to count. All right, well, you can do that too, Claptrap. That's very easy. If you did all your squares, Franca, at the same time, which is pretty much what I did, but I kind of rushed it. I just wanted to get the jumper ready for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, which I never got to because we closed down the day before. I'm still angry about it. So I rushed to get it done. Can you give Raylene my second chance on the wheel? Oh, Jody. Oh, it really melts my heart, you guys. It really does. All right, Jody, your second chance. So, Raylene, you've only got red. So you haven't got much of a choice, Raylene. It's not fear of maths. It's condition like dyslexia. I knew how to say that word. Raylene, I'm going to put you on one of the reds. Are you happy with that? Well, you don't have a choice, really. Which red would you like, between Marty and Anne or between Crystal and Liz? Raylene, please give me which one? Crystal, Liz, Marty and Anne. Anyone? 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 We need to fill up this board. Raylene, which red would you like? The one between Marty and Anne or Crystal and Liz? Claptrap, thanks, hun. Yeah. Look, you can do it that way, Franca. Marty and Anne. Marty and Anne. Okay, that's Raylene. I really have to change these colours. I really do need to add different ones and not have so many reds. There's far too many of them. Yeah, it's far too many. Yeah. So, yeah, you can do it that way too, Franca. There's many ways you can do it. I did rush mine, like I said before. I wished I hadn't. But it's okay because I'll just keep that jumper for winter. I am going to be doing a pattern for my, you've seen this other one, my granny square vest. You've seen it before. It's actually really good because it's got the curve for the underarm as well. So you're not having that basic just square, square, square. You're having all the squares and then you're having curves for the underarms and curve for the back, so it tightens it all up a little bit. Did Kaz choose hers? I think she did, didn't she? Oh, Kaz, you haven't, she did, didn't she? No? Kaz, where is Kaz? I haven't seen her. You know what? Let's just pop her on red. Did we or not? Let's have a look. Edith, Franco, Karina. Oh, yeah, Kaz has chosen green. Kaz has chosen green. Yes, she has. Hello. The brain does not work very much. Yes, all good. So we're not buffering. I'm looking because it starts to, when I start seeing my lips go real slowly, I know we're buffering, so I'm panicking here. So if you like, guys, we could just spin this now. But before we do, I wanted to let everyone know Next weekend, yes, thanks, Kaz. Next weekend, let's try next week. Not next weekend. Next week, we are doing, not buffering, thank you. We are doing 2 of our Halloween projects. What? We are doing the ghost bag and the pumpkin. That's happening next week. Now, I want to ram them both in for next week because I know that the spider's going to take a long time to make the S word, sorry guys, and that the web will probably take a long time to wait, so to make. So there we go. Okay, so Franca, me too. I have lost the count how many times I have tried to learn basics, but always failing, hence couldn't go to uni. Oh, I know, same. When it comes to maths, not my thing. Not buffering with Claptrap. Okay. Claptrap, what area are you? I'm from the UK. Are you from the UK? My brain has stopped. I forgot to wind it up. Oh, I was wondering what you were saying there. No, actually, some people aren't buffering here. Oh, hello, Jody. Jody K. We've got the 2 Jodies on today. Welcome, lovely Jody. All right, guys, let's talk about both the ghost bag and the pumpkin. I'm not going to make it a very big pumpkin. It's going to be a smaller size pumpkin. And if you wanted to make it larger, I talk about that within the tutorial. I haven't done it yet, but I will be talking about that within the tutorial. And the actual ghost bag is only going to be a small ghost bag. So you could probably get it done in 1 skein if you wanted to. Okay, so, I mean, maybe you could use, 2 skeins, make it bigger, whatever. And I can talk to you about that as well. But it's only going to be a small one done in 1 skein, nice and quick and easy so that it's done and we don't have to fuss too much because we're going to be spending a bit of time on the actual spider itself. The web is nothing. The web, I mean, it is. It's not going to be huge. It's going to be like that, like Stanley's web will be like that. And the stitches will be relatively big, so it'll be done fairly quickly. So don't worry too much about the web. The spider, you know what? It's a little bit of a amigurumi. What? Which I don't like doing. So the spider's going to have some stuffing in there, and the pumpkin's going to have the stuffing in there. And, there you go. And I just reminded myself, Karen, I forgot to send some of that stuffing out to oh my gosh, I forgot to send the stuffing. I hope you've got some there. Please let me know. If not, I'll just send out another one next week. What have I lost here? I thought about a foot muff for Christmas. A foot muff. What's a foot muff? Claptrap? Talk to me about a foot muff. Is that like a slipper? A slipper? A shoe, maybe? You're from the UK. Okay. Yeah, UK. Yes, we're saying hello. That's good. Could be at Franca. Okay, not sure what you mean there. Yikes, no foot muffs for Christmas in Oz. Yeah, Christmas is really hot here in Melbourne, in Australia, Claptrap. Can't wait to do it. Okay, it's horrible when you can't get your head around maths. My mum and dad always have to give me answers to maths. It's horrible. Well, join the club. Join the club. How much wool is needed for the spider, please? And the mattis. I'm not sure what you mean there. Okay. I'll tell you in a minute about the spider. I've got plenty of stuffing. Okay, good, Karen, because I forgot to. There'll be a little bit of stuffing for the spider, and it's only a small amount of stuffing for the pumpkin. You won't need a lot, trust me. Foot warmers, great in winter here. Okay, making hats tonight. Oh, that's good, Jody. That's great. Sounds naughty. Oh, what? All right, look. Probably won't be making a foot muff. I've never heard of it for starters. I don't even know what it is. I need to expand my horizons a little here, guys, don't I? I don't even know what it is. The spider itself, gee, I don't know because I've actually not made it. That's why I'm saying I'm not rushing for that yet. I'm going to do the bag and the pumpkin. I've not even played with the spider. It's something that's going to have to come off the top of my head, which is going to be very interesting because I've never done one, so it's going to be fun. Hey, what can happen? You see the Afghan I made for the hospital? Yes, I did. I did see that, Jody. Yes, I did. Jody's been sharing, Jody K, that is, the other Jody. She does tend to share a lot of her gear her crochet gear on my private messenger, which is okay. It's okay. But you know what, Jody? It's okay for you to share on our Wow Crochet page if you like. You don't always have to do it privately. Slippers keep your feet warm, yes. Karen, Nice Madison was the winner. You are talking about the stuffing. Yes. So I got a little bit confused there, I think. A little bit confused. But you only need very small amount for the spider. It's only going to be for the head. I still don't know whether we're going to use them on the legs. I think the legs we might be able to do something else with. But we're going to need it for the head. Okay, got you. Yes. Oh, no. What have I missed there? Okay. Did I lose you? Oh, hang on. Here we go. I thought I was losing internet then. Aussie Yarnaholic, true, but it would be really ready in good time for winter. For your winter. It'll be summer for us. It's like a sleeping bag for babies. Oh, but it's not for the feet. Is it for babies? I'm confused now. I'm thinking feet. Is it for feet? What? Jody, now you got me all confused. My Call the Midwife blanket is coming along beautifully. I'm so glad, Franca. I'm really glad because you were really worried about it, but that's great. It's a good thing it's coming along nicely. Okay, what else did I want to say? We're not doing any swatches next week. We're going to hold out for 1 week because I want to get a lot of these Halloween projects out. And tomorrow you're going to see other information come out in the first Thursday of the month. I don't want to give away too much today. It's all going to be in tomorrow's video. You will see lots of things that are going to happen over the next few months. Some of them will be on the website, and some of them obviously will be here on the channel, and some will just be shown off just for fun. A good Franca update on Insta. Yeah, update on Insta. Yeah, when she's ready. That's great. We'd love to see it on Insta. How was your day? Oh, that's cute. Asking each other, that's cute. A foot muff is a bit like a double sock, 2 feet into same one. Okay, so it's not for a baby. I'm a little confused. Jody M, talk to me. Is it for a baby or not? You confused me now, Jody. What? It's not that hard to do these days. Just taking forever because I'm adding different colors. Look, the other thing with that blanket, I thought it was going to be very quick, but it really wasn't that quick, Franca. It took me a long time too. Is our wheel filled up? We need one more color. One more red. Okay, we need one more red. Anyone? Let's see who we have on. Jody K. Let's put Jody K on because she sends me private messages with all the blankets that she does. Let's put Jody K on. Jody, I'm going to pop you on red. Jody K. So you have that opportunity of being a part of our wheel. Now, it's a shame that Marty's not here. I don't know whether to hold Marty out till next week. But I've popped him on anyway because I said I'd pop him on Wednesday, but he's not here today. So that doesn't matter. We'll just spin the wheel anyway. Ready to spin the wheel, guys? Shall we spin? Because now the wheel is full. I think we should spin it. I say we spin, and in case the internet turns off, we'll just walk away. What do you say, guys? We spin the wheel? 3, 2. No one's answering. I'm assuming that means yes. I'll send you a pic. That's nice. Raylina, ready? 3. I'm still working on the Call the Midwife blanket too. Yeah, it's longer than I thought. Yes, everybody say spin. Here we go. And we're off. Oh, I don't like to look at it. The winner is Jody Man. Jody Man. And what colour was it? Dark blue, the lovely Jody Man. Well received this week after all your lovely donations to our website. Thank you so much. Jody, what have you won? Let's have a look to see what you've won. Let's have a look-see. Okay, if you won yellow, you would have won a double wrap cowl. If you won green, I changed that the other day, you would have won a ready-made one skein cowl. If you won red, you would have won the fingerless gloves. If you won light blue, double crochet beanie, pattern only. If you won pink, you would have won a utilities pack, which is one of these. Yes. And we did yellow, didn't we? Yes. And Jody chose a dark blue, and she won a, there you go. I've even scribbled that out. Look at that. Ready-made beanie, which is, I haven't got it up there, but I've got them down here, which is these ones right here. Jody, I will send you all the colors of the ready-made beanies. Now, I know you've already purchased your own pack to make your own, but you get a ready-made one from me to you, and I will send you the color combinations of all the colors that I have. So here you have one a ready-made beanie. I've got quite a few colors that are already done. In fact, probably all the colors are already done. So I will send you a photo of all the colors and you pick the one you like. Okay, let's go back. Or Jody, you know what? I tell you what, if you like, just because you do such wonderful things for our channel, I could send you a ready-made B-stitch beanie instead. What? What? Hang on, right there. Don't go away. Right here. Right there. You can get that one instead. What? Yes? It's up to you, Jade. You decide. I'll send you a picture of this one and the other ones, and you decide which one you want. Ah, too easy. Too easy. Where am I? I've lost all of it. I've lost all the chat. My feet are cold. I imagine foot up is easier because there is no heel as such, just an L-shaped bag with the opening at the top. Okay. Congratulations, Jody. Very nice. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Jody, and night or good night, Edith. Have a good night. So there you go. Look, that's up to you, Jody, what you want to do. Okay, we can talk about that later. I'll send you a private message later about that. But once again, congratulations, Jody. And you know what, guys, just keep coming on, because eventually it's going to land on your name. Eventually it'll land on, you like that one, do you like the V-stitch one, do you, Jody? You're very naughty. You're so much like me, it scares me. In fact, if you wait another week, I can send you the pattern. Or, how naughty am I? Look at me. Or I can send you that one there. Or I can send you one with different colours. What? Oh. So there's, look, we can talk. I'll send you a private message. Oh, I'm getting too far out of control now. Can't keep it shut, can I? It's well deserved, you know, Jody. If you don't know, Jody does put in a lot for our channel here at Wild Crochet Design. So I do appreciate that when she heads over to the website and does donations. She posts on everything from Instagram to Facebook to everywhere. In fact, if I look over my shoulder, oh, hi, Jody. She's right here, all the way from Ireland. And that's another thing, guys. You know what? I ship to Ireland. I ship to England. I ship anywhere that you live. In fact, the other lady who won last week was from, where was she from? Caribbean. Hopefully you can accept shipments there. Hopefully. I missed the whole thing. Congrats, Jody. Yes, Jody, man. Yes, all done. Do you have a V-stitch hat tutorial? I can't remember. It's coming. It is coming. The pattern is ready done. I'm going to remake something this week, and then I'm going to send the pattern off to my pattern tester, and then once she's tested, and she's already accepted to test it, which is good, and then once she tests it, I will actually pop it up on the website. It's going to be a paid pattern, and there you go. So it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing that go up on the website, because I've been talking about it for so long, and it's just a matter of getting it done and getting my pattern tester to do it for me. I don't mind making summer things in winter for the same reason. Look, I'm happy to have a play with this little foot thingy you're talking about. Oh, you like that claptrap? What's it called again? Let me write it down. Let me have a play. I love playing with things, you know that. I'll write it down. I don't expect anything like, you know, don't expect miracles or anything. But I'll have a look. How's that sound? Foot muff. It sounds cute though. You put both your feet in it. Is that right? Put both your feet in it. It just keeps your feet warm while you're watching TV or something. Is that what it's for? I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never worn them. I didn't even know it existed until today. So, you know, the thing is, guys, you didn't know this and you're from another country. Here in Melbourne, it can get pretty warm, especially in Christmas. You don't wear, you know, winter gear in Christmas. Sometimes it gets cold. Not always. Okay. Night sweet dreams. Congrats, Jody. Good night, Crystal. Have a good sleep. That V-stitch beanie is beautiful, Corrine. It will be a paid pattern on my website in probably a few weeks' time. I sent you a pic on Messenger. Okay, beautiful, Jody. All good. That's great. I missed the whole thing. Congrats, Jody. Oh, that's come up twice. Isn't that interesting? It's come up twice. How about that? How about that? Oh, I've lost everything. Here we go. Oh, I almost lost everything. I pressed the wrong button. I nearly pressed delete. I mean, get out. Get out. Get out. Good night, Crystal. Good night, good night, good night. Now, all right. We have 4 swatches left. Now, the last 4, one of them you already know. I think it's going to be, what did we say it was going to be? It was going to be a waffle, I think we said. And the other ones, the other last 3, you don't know what they are. And I'm thinking with the next one after the waffle, I'm going to use my own color scheme because I've always wanted to make this as a blanket. I never have because it's taken a long time. My daughter made it as a blanket. Now, if you've been following me long enough and you've seen a video where my daughter and I were talking and she shows me her gear, then you will know what she made. But to go and find it would take forever. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to actually do the whole swatch and then show you the swatch, and then that's it, because I'm just choosing the color because it's something I've always wanted to do and I've never done it, and I've been wanting, I practiced it, and then my daughter did a whole blanket on it, just a newborn blanket. It was like a little, wasn't a blanket, it was kind of like a little thing that you pop under baby when, you know, changing diapers and nappies or whatever. And so she made one and I was kind of wanting to make one all the time, but I never have. So I'm going to make it in a swatch and you guys can have a look at it. It's a very pretty stitch when you see it. It's a little bit more of a solid stitch, but it's very pretty. I think it is for me personally. So I'm going to choose that after the waffle. It'll be the same week as the waffle. So it won't be next week. It'll be the week after. And we will talk about that then. Okay. I've missed all the chat. Here we go. You might get up and forget you have your feet in the mud. Well, I see what you mean, Franca. That would be me, Franca. I'd trip and smash my note. Well, Jody, I think I've done that 10 times before. No, not a mitered square, metered square, whatever you want to call it. I think it's called mitered square. No, it's not a mitered square. That has to be done though. We did a solid one, but we didn't really do the granny one. I don't know whether I'll do it though, that one, because I have a few other swatches that I really want to do. And that one swatch is very special. I really want to do that one. And I know that you guys can do it. It's using, it might help you to know what it is, chains, half doubles and doubles. I think single crochets. I can't remember now. It's been such a long time. It might be slip stitch. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I do, yes, it's my choice. Thank you, Anne. I love it. Mary's choice swatch. Shall I call it that? And you know what? Give me a colour for next week. I'm sorry, not next week, Saturday. Give me a colour for Saturday, honey. I like that one. And I've got to tell you, you always come up with the wittiest things. Like, not witty, they're like cluey in crochet related cluey, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense? I hope I made sense. Give me a colour for Saturday, please, Anne. That would be great. Mary's choice square. Mary's choice swatch. I like that. Light blue, wisdom with age. I love that, Anne. Light blue for Saturday. I'm going to write it down because I'm going to forget. I wrote those other 2 names down for Saturdays, for Wednesdays, so I wouldn't forget, and it worked perfectly. So I'm going to write that because this brain, you know, there's too much happens. Jody, I would definitely forget. I would forget too, Franca. Like, you know, I hurt myself just doing a few things outside, let alone having something to trip over as well. As you do. I don't know. All right. So that's great. And we are definitely catching up on the swatches. And the week that we do the, what's that swatch called? The waffle. The week that we do the waffle, I have to look at it. The week that we do the waffle swatch, we will also be doing, maybe that week, I'm not sure. We'll also be doing the washing or steam. I'm doing both washing and steam blocking in the same tutorial, so you guys can see or try either one of them, or try both of them, like I'm going to. I'm going to try both of them. I'm going to try the steam and the washing on one of the solid stitches. You know, the ones that kind of shrivel up, like the 2 single crochet stitches, ones that got the popcorns or whatever I can't even remember what we did with single crochet. I think we did the popcorn. I think we did the, I don't know. Anyway, I'll pick, oh, my brain is shut down. I'll pick 2 of the solid stitches to do one washing and one steaming. And then I'll put a couple of others there as well, just for fun. Just to see, because I know that the single crochets are kind of an astringent. And we'll just see if it does stretch it or does put it into shape of the 20 centimetre 8-inch swatch size that we want for our blanket. And directly after that week, the week later, I'm going to do my favourite swatch. Oh, Mary's Choice swatch. And in that same week, I'm going to show you some of the joins that you have an option of using for your blanket. 2 joins. Doorbell. Lucky someone's home to get to the door. Oh, doorbell. Mailman. So I'll be doing, no, it's not the mailman, I wish. So I'll be doing some of the swatches. I'll be crocheting some of the swatches together. And you'll actually see whether it's a Avon calling, Anne Mixie says. You know, we used to say some nasty things when the doorbell rang in the past. Oh, I've missed some chat. Anne says, thank you. I did miss some chat. Anne, you're amazing with your name. She certainly is. She certainly is. Jody, I would definitely forget. Oh, we got that one. Okay. I tripped and fell walking into my sister's house and smashed my face against the living. Oh, wow. Anne, she's very naughty, Anne. And you're right up my alley. Both you and Jody, one on one side, one on the other. I need you to be sitting here next to me. You might want to try an extra swatch you don't need, just in case the steam melts the yarn. I've only steamed cotton in the past. Look, I understand that steam blocking can melt the yarn, especially on acrylic. So the way you stop that from happening is you don't put your steam too close to your swatch. Bring it back a little bit. Bring it, and even if you have to do extra steaming, bring it back, because if you put it too close, you're going to burn it. Postman always rings twice. Oh, really? And how do you come up with the name so fast? She's very quick-witted, isn't she, Franca? You know, when I come home and I ring the doorbell, I ring it a gazillion times. Bang, bang, bang. They know it's me. It's so annoying. And my daughters haven't got a habit of doing that too now. We just keep ringing it. And if anyone's not home, they're just ringing it for nobody. We have keys, but we just like ringing it. We just want to try and annoy everybody. I'm not getting anything live. Just a load of buffering. We'll catch you next week. Okay, Kaz, I'll see you soon. Oh, it's a shame you're buffering. Is anyone else buffering? Maybe we might call it a night, hey? I'd like to stick around, but if we're buffering, what can we do, hey? What can we do? And I said in my head, Avon calling. You did, didn't you? A lot of people said Avon calling. No, it's not buffering there. Okay, it's only buffering for some people. Okay, it's really hard to tell. And you know what? It's going to buffer. It's not buffering there. Okay, so it might be Kaz's internet playing up on her. No, I live close to Kaz. Oh, okay. It might just be her own internet. Hello, green butterfly. Hello, hello, hello. Lovely green butterfly. I just sent you a message earlier to let you know your little parcel's on its way. Your tracking number is available for you to check. Not buffering there, Corinne says. Okay. Kaz, no, maybe your internet, yes. I've started intermittently buffering. Okay. No, says Liz. Okay, yes. It was the first thing that came to my mind. I know, Anne, you're very clever. Thank you. Just got home. Well, okay, that's all good. And because you're not in Melbourne, I couldn't tell you when you will get your little pack. And it is only a little pack because I managed to fold it and kind of pop it in a small pack. But I have the tracking number, and I've sent you the tracking number as well. And so I do tend to track my pieces, but I forgot the last few because I've just been so busy this week that I haven't been tracking anything. But now I'm starting to track again, although Jody did mention that, you know what's funny, Jody, when you received your parcel, I kept getting notifications from Australia Post that it landed in Ireland and whatever, but I got those notifications after you told me. So you told me that it arrived in Ireland. About 6 or 7 hours later, I got a notification. By the way, her parcel has arrived in Ireland. And then you told me you received it, and I get a notification saying, this is like 6, 7 hours later, the parcel has been received. Do it straight away. Are you on Instagram? Green Butterfly. I'm not sure if she's on Instagram, but there you go. Oh, all right, guys, I think we're kind of up to date, but I do want to let you know that tomorrow we're doing first Thursday of the month with the challenges. Oh. I know, right, Jody? So funny. And on Friday, we are, I hope, fingers crossed, to get that hood section complete for our caplet or capelet, if you will. Now, if you're joining us later than when I first started talking about the caplet or the capelet, silly me said that the hoodie should be 22 rows of V-stitches up, which really it should, but our hood's not starting from here, it's starting from there. So I messed up. We need more rows. So it didn't dawn on me until I started putting it on my head thinking, hey, why is this not working? And then I remembered that our capelet comes across our shoulders. It doesn't come up here where it's usually where a hoodie starts. It comes right down here. And that's a lot of rows that we needed to add extra. So I'll be letting you know about that in part 2 anyways. But if you are already on part 1 and I said go ahead and make 22 rows, make 29. I'm guessing 29 because I still haven't finished. I'm guessing roughly 7 rows more. And I'll let you know on that second part how many more we needed to do to help you out, because I can't believe I forgot that we were starting it from the shoulders. No, we're starting it from below the shoulders. It's kind of, I asked you to measure, put your measuring tape around here and not around here. So, my mistake. There you go. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I do want to continue. I'm a bit worried about the internet, losing the internet. I'm happy to stick around if you still want to have me here. But I just don't want to lose the internet. You know what's coming up. On Monday, I haven't sorted out next week. What? But there's no swatches next week. You know what? On Monday, we'll do the ghost bag. How's that? We'll do the ghost bag. It'll be quick and easy. It'll be very small. Not a big one like we made last year. I can't wait to do the capelet. I want to try one for my niece. All right, now with the capelet franca, in part 1, I say do 22 rows. At the end of it, I say do 22 rows for your hoodie. But when you get to the end and it says 22 rows for your hoodie, do 29, okay? But I'll explain that in part 2 anyway, so you won't be lost. But yeah, the capelet, I should have thought about that. I forgot completely about the drop shoulder. That'll teach me. Yes, Katie, we are definitely doing, I love that ghost. You know what, Katie, give me colour for Saturday. Do you come on my Saturdays live, Katie Bear? Katie Bear. I know I keep calling you Katie Bear, but that's, part of your name. Katie, give me a colour for Saturday's live, or whichever live you come on next. Yes? Yes. Anyone? But yes, we are making the ghost bag on Monday. That's our first thing we're doing. Probably on Thursday we'll be doing the pumpkin. On hopefully pink. You want pink? Pink. Please may I ask about what time tomorrow? What time? It's not a live video. The video that I pop on first Thursday of the month is always just a video that includes all the information about what happened in the past month and what's happening for the next month, the next 30 days. It's always usually happens the first week in October, in November and December, but we're a second week late because of the giveaway that we had. Roughly between 5 and 6 p.m. I'm just, guessing. It all depends on the internet and how quickly it takes to upload. So it should be done fairly early. So roughly between 5 and 6 p.m. The mystery poncho I'll talk about in a minute. Do you know how much yarn the ghost bag will need? Jody, I'm only going to hope to use one skein, 50 grams of 8-ply cotton, which is a number 3 or a DK weight. You can use a larger cotton and a larger hook size and make your bag bigger, but it's entirely up to you. Yeah, Gillian, there's no real time when it comes to my videos. It just depends on when they how long it takes to edit, really. What is your favorite stitch, Mary? Oh, always V-stitch. I've always had I've had a thing for V-stitch. But you know what? I'm not. Well, that's probably why I do a lot of stuff in V-stitch. I do. It's like usually it's the double crochet V-stitch, not the one with the chain. It's the 2 double crochets in each stitch, so it's more of a closed look. But I don't really have a favorite. I'm really into trying new stuff. I really start to shake when I try. It's like an addiction, it really is. Oh, everybody needs to have their coffee and their tea, and I need to have my crochet. Oh, that's what I was going to do, guys. I should have done it today and this week. Next week I'll do it. I was going to put down the time that I spend crocheting daily, and at the end of the week tell you how many hours I spend crocheting. Yeah. Because I could probably tell you, I reckon it's more than, you'll get a shock. You really will. Because I crochet in the morning when I wake up really early for a few hours. Then I crochet, I stop to have breakfast and do things and, wash dishes and all that jazz. Housework, who likes that? And then I crochet again for a few hours. And most of that morning session is recording anyway. There are times when you see our videos that they're so bright and you're wondering what is going on. That's afternoon crochet. That's not a good thing for recording, because that's the sun coming in through the window. It's nice to have the light coming in, but when you've got that sun beaming right on your work, it's too orangey, comes across too orangey, or there's too much light. And so I try not to crochet for recording in the afternoon, but I'm still crocheting in the afternoon for everything else, catching up on projects, starting new ones, whatever, doing things for the website. I don't always do for the channel, guys. I sometimes do private jobs outside. I always do private jobs. Outside of the channel. So I wanted to take a note of every hour that I spend, but I reckon, honestly, if I had to be honest, you're looking between 10 and 12 hours a day. It's hard to look. I can't guarantee it. Let me do my math. I feel like I've got a bad addiction here, but it's not. It's because I've got so much to do, and a lot of it is. I admit a lot of it is writing, because I have to write what I'm doing. Like if I'm starting a new stitch, like for an argument's sake, the V-stitch, each row might take me a couple of minutes. I just messed my hair. Oh, my hair. Each row might take me a couple of minutes, but I spend half an hour writing about it. So it's not always crochet. So, but I am thinking I'm going to have a stopwatch, seriously, and press and stop. And there's no way I'm going to not do that. I really want to see, for my own benefits, how long I crochet for in a day. And Corinne says, I agree. I get so excited about doing all these new stitches for me. Yes, it's very exciting, isn't it, Corinne? We have more thumbs up than watches right now. Well done. Well, that's because we lost a few watches. I have to admit, when we did phase out, quite a few watches disappeared anyway. A few more got on and then a few more got off. Maths, I know. Look, honestly, I have my positives and my negatives. And my negative about crochet is the maths. It really is. I try to crochet or knit at you every few minutes of every free minute of the day. Katie, that's great. I still have that allergic reaction to the word. Look, I never go, like, I tell a lie, because when I had the last jab, the first one was okay. The second one knocked me right out. For 2 days, I did nothing. Sat on the couch, literally day and night. I didn't even go to bed. Sat on the couch and I watched funny videos, because I know it gets me happy, and laughter is the best medicine. But I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all. And I wasn't happy yesterday. I was laughing yesterday. I had the peas on the leg. There's a little bit of video with me with peas on the leg. You get to see that part. It's only like 2 seconds, but it's there. It's me saying, yep, I've done it. I've hurt my leg. So you see the peas. You will probably laugh at the upside down crochet on the couch. I laughed. But I'm not going to, I was going to redo it because you can't, there's not a lot you can see. You can see me crocheting, can't see like the top of my head, can't see some of my feet, but you know, it's okay. I'm going to get back to sleep now. Have to get up for work tomorrow. Oh, 3 hours. Wow, Deborah. Oh, nice spending time with you. I have notifications in case I am up again. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Lovely to have you here, Deborah. And do come back. We have a lot of fun. This was a quiet one. We sometimes have some really naughty lives. I heard peas on the leg. Oh, I didn't realize what I said. A packet of peas on the leg. Frozen peas. Yes, frozen. I meant frozen. Oh, now I'm broken. Oh, Jody broke me. Oh, thanks, Jody. Peas. Packet of peas. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm going to have a drink before I choke. And now I'm crying. I haven't doing it. I didn't realize how it sounded. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that's hilarious. Yes, the frozen peas, not the other one. Oh, Jody, you're very naughty. That's why I said you should be sitting here, Jody. Right here beside me. If you ever get to come to Australia, call me. We'll talk. We'll try not to talk about peas, frozen peas. What? So when you get to see the upside down on the couch, you do see it. Like, it's not that you don't see it. But I want to leave that one because I couldn't redo that one the way it was done. You'll see that tomorrow. I thought you said peas too. I was thinking, why is Mary talking about frozen peas? You know what the worst part was? Let me tell you something. We to keep enough meat in the house so we didn't have to go shopping every day, we started stocking meat in the freezer. So I took out all those, you know, those packs that you use when you hurt your leg or something. You keep them in the freezer, you take them out, and you pop them on your leg, and you know, you feel better. I took them all out literally 2 weeks ago because I thought, well, we never use them anyway. More room for the meat. So we packed the freezer up with meat, a couple of bags of beans and peas, frozen peas. And when it happened, I thought, oh, I've got no packs. What am I going to do? Out came the peas. This massive bag of peas sitting on my leg. So yeah, it was very funny. It wasn't funny at the time. No, it was because I was laughing because I thought, what did I do? I didn't fall. I didn't trip. I didn't knock it, but it's blowing up like a balloon. So I just popped the peas. I think it was the constant jumping, like the hopping and the jumping. And look, you know what? When you see it, you'll know what I mean. When you see what I did. In fact, all I said before it happened was, let me check to see if that worked. And I wasn't talking to you. I was just talking to myself. I was talking out loud. Let me check to see if it recorded. So I went and checked the camera. And as I'm playing with the camera, I could feel pain in the left leg. I thought, what is that? So I turned off the camera, looked down, blown up like a balloon. What? There you go. Well, that'll teach me for being, me thinking I'm smart and I'm tough and strong and, I'm an old woman. I can't be doing these things. You know what? 10 years ago, I could skip rope front and back. Now, if I try to skip rope, I'll just fall straight on my face. I was trying to do the hopscotch. I couldn't even hop. My body was so heavy, I couldn't even get it up off the ground. So you guys will have a bit of a laugh at my expense. Yeah, the crocheting behind the head, that wasn't too bad. The singing, forget it. I feel sorry for you. I didn't even sing a song I knew. That was it. But the one upside down on the couch, I think you're going to like, only because you couldn't plan that, right? You couldn't plan what I did. on the couch. I had the frozen peas there thinking, well, you know, stop the lid from inflaming anymore. And then I lose the peas and you couldn't plan that. Sounds like you pulled something. I don't know. I think it's kind of a little bit bruised today. So I don't know if it's a bit of a vein. Oh, that's no good. Like a, I don't know, deep vein thrombosis. Oh, what? What? I'm old, okay? Things are going to break. They're going to break. Like teeth are falling out. And, you know, I might look young, but I'm not really. What? I'm old. Just pretend I'm young. Okay, so you're going to enjoy it. You're going to laugh at my expense, and that's okay. I don't mind that. If it shares a little bit of entertainment into this sad and sorry world that we're living in, well, so depressing, that we're living in right now, that's a good thing. Maybe I won't do so much drama to myself next time. And yes, Jodie and Franca, I will converse with you first before doing some weird stuff. Well, I thought the relay would be fun, but that was a big mistake. Huge mistake. No more relays for me. And it's a small relay. It was really tiny. And I couldn't find my fourth. I use blocking mats. They're actually exercise mats, whatever they call them, for blocking. I use them to do the hopscotch and the relay on. And I lost the fourth one. And then I came in this morning, one of the spare rooms, to do something. Oh, there you go. There's the fourth one sitting right there in front of my face. So, no. Oh, Franca. So yeah, it was all in fun, but I know I've got to be careful not to do too much damage. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that damage. I'm not really old, but I think physically I feel this past 2 years, maybe it's because of the sedentary life I'm living. With the crochet, I'm sitting there all the time. Maybe the sedentary life, I think that might be my problem, and I need to get up and move around a bit more. When I was doing the diet, remember when I was on that diet, I was exercising every day, or at least every second day. Now all I'm doing is sitting and crocheting, sitting. The only time I get up is to, you know, load the dishwasher, load the washing machine, fold a few clothes, little jobs, you know, wash the bathroom, whatever. Very small jobs, nothing major. I do mop, vacuum. Somebody has to do it, right? But not often. I don't fuss too much. And I think the sitting down is the problem. So if you don't move, as they say, if you don't move it, you'll lose it. Simple as that. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I think I'll just give you a quick update on what's happening this week again. You will be getting first Thursday of the month tomorrow. You'll be getting Capelet on Friday. Saturday morning, we're going to do our live. Lots of information happening on our first Thursday of the month. Get excited. Some news about Christmas. Now, I know we did discuss a few items for Christmas, and I'm willing to accept any future items that you may have that I haven't put in. Any fun ideas that you have, I'm willing to accept that too. But I will pop in some information about Christmas in this first Thursday of the month on purpose, because I want to be prepared for next month. I want you to go out and get your yarn. I want you to, you know, get your hooks, whatever it is that you need for. No, we're not doing it this month. I'm just talking about it this month. It won't start until, literally, it'll start the second Halloween finishes, the day after, or 2 days after, whenever that week starts. I'm trying to think, what day is Halloween? Saturday. It'll be that Monday that we start the Christmas, directly after Halloween, because we have a lot to do, because it's not just items for the tree. I want to make some projects for us to make for our family, whether it's a beanie or a cowl or a fingerless glove. So we're going to make some gifts for family, so you have something to give to family. And I want to get them done early so that you guys have time to do it for your Christmas family. Yeah. We can talk about my birthday instead. Oh, when was your birthday again? I forget. It was in December, wasn't it? I don't know what date. 5, 6, December something. What was it? December. It's December between 1 and whatever, 31. Hey, you're not far off from me then, Franca. I'm a January baby. Yeah. And it's really sad because I'm a January the 8th, and it's the week that everybody goes away in summer. So when I have a party, not everyone can come because they're all on holidays. Thank you for doing it early. That will give time to make and post for Christmas. Because I know last year I had to ram in so much and we didn't get everything we needed done for Christmas. And the year before was worse. Because I started really late. The year before, I think I started in November. But we are going to be starting in November. Last year we started, I think, in September or something. I can't even remember. So we really want to get it's not just the Christmas projects, but it's those projects that you want to make for family and friends. You want to give away as a gift to your sister, daughter, mother, father, husband, uncle, aunt, whatever, you know. So we want to do that as well. So I'm going to try and ram it in. So we're going to talk about that on tomorrow's first Thursday of the month. Oh, and if there are other things you want to see before Christmas, you need to get in early and let me know, because it's not likely we'll get it done. Yep. Now, actually, Franca, I think that poncho that you keep talking about, the mystery one, I think we can make that the first week after Halloween. And that can be one gift that you can give to family and friends. It is a basic poncho. It is going to be easy for you. It is going to be easy for a newbie to try. There will be a little tiny technique in there. That's just the joining. It's like anything. When you join anything, you're going to have a little bit of technique. But the stitch itself is one row repeat all the way through one side, one row repeat all the way through the other side, and you can wear your poncho 2 different ways. Too exciting. So I think that's going to be the very first week after Halloween's finished. And that will give you guys the opportunity to make one major project for Christmas. So, and it'll be basic. You'll get it done like this. It'll be double crochet. It'll be so easy. Easy, easy, easy. A little bit of technique. Not a lot. No V-stitch. It's just double crochet. So there you go. But I do still want to do a couple of things with the other double crochet V-stitch, which is the one without the chains. I do know you like, Katie, I do know you like ponchos. In actual fact, for this poncho, we are using, so that you can get yourself ready, we're using a 10 ply or a number 4 weight or an Aran weight. So get yourself ready to use that size weight yarn, because usually I do everything in a 3 ply. Let's try it again. An 8 ply or a 3 weight or a DK weight. But this one is going to be done with this yarn here. We're going to be using this yarn. The yarn we've been using for our swatches. And the reason is because before we started doing our swatches, I bought that yarn specifically for the poncho. And then I thought, you're ready, are you? Great, Katie. I figured you'd have some Aran weight in stock. A lot of people have the Aran weight overseas where you're from, and where over in England and America, they do tend to have a lot of the Aran weight. We tend to have more of the DK weight. I know UK uses a lot of DK weight as well, but I think Melbourne and Australia in general uses the DK weight because we still use the Aran weight, don't get me wrong. We still use the 10 ply. But I think because our weather is so warm here that we tend to use the lighter weight yarn. And especially when we're creating for Christmas, because our Christmas is in summer, a lot of people are making lightweight items. So you will see some chunky items in December, but you'll also see some lightweight items, and they are for the Australian subscribers as well. And also, you can be creating for summer next year, but don't tell Christmas and don't tell winter, your winter. That's what I always say. Don't tell Melbourne's winter, but I'm creating for summer next year. Shh. And I do that a lot in one of our tutorials here at Well Crochet Design. It's been a while since I've said that. I might pop that in towards December. Bit of fun. So you will see some summer gear as well as some winter gear. So get ready for that as well. Katie's ready. I have only used DK weight. Okay, and I noticed, because you're from England as well, and I noticed that someone else from England said the same thing for me. They said, look, you're using an Aran weight for this, but I've only got DK weight. What can I do to change the stitch? So I usually come up with a sample. But with the poncho, it is going to be an Aran weight. You could probably make your stitches a bit longer, make more stitches, because there's no count involved. You'll love this one. There's no, well, there is. You still have to have the same amount of stitches on each row. But you will love the fact that you don't need a count. You don't need to say, right, for every third stitch, we need to make sure we've got an extra 2 chains. You don't need that. All you need is chains all the way, double crochets all the way one way, double the way back, double over and over and over again, 60 million rows later, and there you go. So there's no count. You'll love this one. So if you're using a DK weight, I'll show you measurement, and all you need to do is do your measurement the same as ours, okay? So that way, when I give you the chains to begin with, I'll just tell you if you're using a DK weight, chain up another 5 or 10, whatever you want to make the size. And the size here, it will be adjusted to suit you, right? Because we're sewing from, I'm not going to talk about it because you're going to wait until you see it. It's a mystery poncho at the end. But the poncho can be adjusted while we're making it. So you don't have to worry about count or anything. You just pop it over your head, sit there, do a few fingers in, and then stitch there. That's it. That's how easy this poncho is going to be. It's not like the Rusterman vibrations where there's a lot of count involved. You had to be careful what you used. This one here is basic. Better get Aaron weight. Can't wait for the mystery poncho. Well, the mystery poncho, like I said, you're probably looking at the first week of November, if that helps, Franca, because obviously Halloween is what, 30th of, what is it, 30th of October or 31st? Oh, come on, Americans, you know that. It's one of the end of October, somewhere there. So the first week in November, we will be doing the poncho plus other stuff. So get ready for that. We're not talking about that now, though. I will have that information in tomorrow's. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Katie Bear. Thank you, Liz. The 31st of October. I knew it was one of them. It was either 30th or 31st. Thank you, guys. I do know that when I go to Safeway, they've got a lot of stuff at Safeway. They've got skeletons, and they've got, Safeway's our Woolworths here. And I like to go to Coles more than Safeway, but lately I've been paranoid and been going to Safeway. But they're both the same, so it doesn't matter. And Safeway had a lot of gear on Halloween, which was great. Mary, do it when you have time, no rush. Well, that's the time. After Halloween, that's the time we have to start doing for Christmas. So that's the week that we're going to start. Straight away, we're going straight into Christmas. There's no stopping us. We're going to go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't get sick. Oh, knock on wood. Quick. Oh, knock on the wood. What? Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to head off now. I just wanted to let you know that the capelet is coming on Friday. I haven't forgotten about it. I just needed to do those extra rows that naughty me did not work out. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. As you guys already know, but if you're joining us new, you will know that that'll be on 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia, Saturday morning. And I will see everyone on Saturday. And get excited, guys, because tomorrow is the information for our Christmas gear. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and do all those wonderful things that you guys, well, pretty much already do for me. And all I want to say right now is, ciao for now. Thanks, Karen. Took the words out of my mouth. Bye, all.